Version 3 of PhotoDVD has been released by VSO Software. Let's take a look at what this new version has to offer, including menus and a new engine providing even better quality for our slideshows on DVD. The first step here is to add the pictures we want to include in our slideshow. So I will drop and drag a folder of pictures into the software. I can also use the icons here on the bottom left to add pictures or folders into my list. I can use a slider to make the list even bigger to see as far as the icons. In this window, we can also order the pictures by using the blue arrows or delete pictures by using the red X. We can also rotate them in case our pictures are not upright or in the correct viewing position. We can rotate them there. Here on the right, I see the total time of my project. So for the display time of my images, which is a default of 3 seconds per image, I can see that for the moment my slideshow is 7 minutes long. And of course that will depend on the number of pictures added. And you can change the display time to make your slideshow much longer or shorter. Alright, so let's see what else we have for the editing. We can get into the additional editing window by double-clicking on the picture or by right-clicking additional editing. Okay, and in this window we can change our pictures to black and white by using the icons down in the bottom, or sepia, and we can change the animation, zoom in to the picture or zoom out, pan to the left, right, and such. As I mentioned, we have the duration times of the photo, so this will be how long the photo stays on the screen, and the transition times, slower, faster. We can navigate through the pictures this way, continuing to edit the black and white in the animation. We can also add subtitles or comments to our pictures by typing them down here. Alright, we can do save and close or exit with the red X, and be the same thing. Back to our list of pictures, I can see this flag. A flag represents a chapter mark. The chapters are used in the menu. You can set chapter marks at different points in your slideshow, and that way if you want to start watching your slideshow from a specific picture on, you just simply click on that chapter. So let's go ahead and add a couple chapter points by right-clicking and selecting Add Chapter Marker. Do that a little bit further down. There we go. You can also see we can add chapter text, adding some text about this picture, which was at the beach. Those comments will appear in the menu if you select that option in the settings. So the DVD menus are a new option in this version 3, and you can select different menu templates. As I mentioned for the text, we have chapter text here selected, so that will show the text we've just entered. That's all for that. Also for the image time, if we wanted to change the whole display time of the images, we could change that in the imaging tab here to have the transition times for all the pictures be at a certain setting, and same thing for the image display time. Again, in the additional editing, this is just specific per photo. Alright, let's go to the next step. Here we can add music. We can add, by using these icons down here on the bottom left, various songs to accompany our slideshow. Here I can see if the audio will match with my files as far as how long the time of my slideshow is in photos and how long the audio length is. And I can change the image display time to try to match up with the audio length. I can preview my music by clicking on the green play button here. Now if we want to see what a preview of the whole slideshow is, we can click on Fast Preview. And here we have an idea of what our slideshow looks like, with the music as well. If I've added comments as subtitles, I can click on the A and show my subtitles. These are the numbers of the pictures as they were recorded at the time you've shot the pictures with. All of those comments and subtitles can be activated by pressing the subtitle button of your DVD control when you're watching the burnt DVD. Next step, to select PAL or NTSC for your output format, depending on where you live. PAL is generally for Europe, and NTSC for North America. You can look up on the internet what your region is the right one for you. Here you select your burner, and once you've set a blank DVD into your burner, this little light will turn green. And for my case, I will compile it to my hard disk folder. Click on Next. And here we see the slideshow begins compiling. Alright, so I'd like to show you what the menu will look like. Excuse me. That is not the menu. Here it is. This is what the menu will look like when it's finished, when it's burnt onto your DVD. And here are those chapters. If we want to see if we want to access a specific chapter, we click on that button, and here we can see the comments, for example, inserted for the DVD menu, and you can start playing your slideshow this way. So that's great. That's PhotoDVD 3 with new menus, new engine, providing even better quality. Check it out.